Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we're talking about Mario Sports. And so Mario Golf Super Rush is available, right? It's been available for almost like 2 weeks now. It's a pretty fun game. um I'm gonna showcase tomorrow uh the game, and I'm gonna play a couple holes and stuff like that on this channel for tomorrow. So look out tomorrow if you want to watch a video about Super Mario. I know I always wanted to. I kind of just forgot. So uh yeah. So tomorrow I'm gonna do a Super Rush Golf video. So look out for that. So maybe leave a subscribe and leave a bell. Turn the bell on so you get that notification of when the uh when it's dropping. So for tomorrow. Um, I'm pretty sure it'll be tomorrow. Maybe, yeah, probably. Yes, tomorrow. And yeah, so it's a fun game. I played it. I already played it, so I played a little bit just while I'm by myself here, with my friends and stuff. It's a fun game. But I want to talk about. So what's next? What's next for Mario's sports? Uh, Finasco, I guess you can say. Uh, sport adventure, I guess, right? So we're not probably not gonna get a sports game for another probably another 2 years probably. I mean, let's see, it was 17 when we got the tennis Aces, right? And then 2021, so that was 4 years. So that was 4 years about, right? I think, yeah, it was 4 years. If I remember, I think it was 17. It was about 4 years since Mario Tennis Aces on the Switch, and then Mario Golf. So I would say about another 4 years until we get another Mario. I I would say so. I would say be so like 20, probably 2025, which would be perfect, honestly. 2025 is probably what I'm thinking when the next Mario Sports title will probably come out. It probably stupid to Switch because again, I Nintendo keeps saying that the Switch is gonna be here for a while now. It'll they're gonna milk this thing for like 10 years. So I'm guessing that's what I'm guessing. So yeah. But what could happen next? Um, that's the big question. At least that's about the question I'm gonna speculate and see you know what could be the next one. So let's see. We got golf, right? So we got tennis. We have golf on on Nintendo Switch. Those are the two they have on the Nintendo Switch. Oh, I guess also the Mario Sonic Olympic Games. That's has right Mario and has some of technically counts too. So we have those three already. So I mean, the ones that Nintendo always likes to do is we have Mario. We have usually Mario Baseball. They like to do Mario Baseball. That's been kind of a staple for a while. Mario Soccer has been a good one. Tennis. We already had tennis, so I would say those are the two that are probably going to be it. Since well, those are the games that they have done before. They also that Mario Sports Mix. They've done the Sports Mix kind of thing. But we'll talk about that maybe later. Right now, let's talk about baseball. So what's possible? I would love to have another baseball one. I loved. Uh, I mean, if you know this channel, I mean, I love to play Mario Super Sluggers. That's like what's one of my favorite Mario sports games out there, and I really would want another one for the Switch. That would be not like, well, another baseball game like that. Not exactly Sluggers. I mean, I like Sluggers. Sluggers is cool, so that'd be awesome just to get Sluggers. I'll be fine with that, honestly. And have you could still have motion control, and you could have button control. It'd be pretty easy to just to port that. If you really wanted to port Nintendo, really want to just port that, that's fine by me because that was a great game, and having it on my Switch would be perfect. And I could have because it'd be awesome to play it, on handheld mode, right? But well, yeah, so that'd be fun. But the whole new one could be also really fun to do. It like the roster. What one could you update the roster a little bit to have a little more of. I mean, the roster for Sluggers is pretty good. Honestly, there's so many characters. It's like kind of ridiculous. Um, I would switch up a little bit. Like I would probably have Pauline because Pauline's kind of been in the Mario franchise a little more since Odyssey, right? Her um yeah, she hasn't really been anything before Odyssey, but now there's Odyssey, Mario Odyssey, and since then she's been a little more. Yeah, she's in golf. She's in the golf one, so I would say everything. I would say all the characters from from the golf, from Mario Golf Super Rush would probably be in the next one. Whoever it is, if it's baseball. I mean, you do need more characters for baseball. You need, I mean, at least 18, 20-ish characters because because there's nine players. You need nine, right? I think, right? Is it nine? I think you just need nine characters for baseball. I don't know, it'd be fun. Also, what would be cool is soccer. Soccer would be another good one. One, you need more characters because a team is, how much is for a team? I don't think you need five or six or something like that. I don't know. So I don't really much soccer. I'm not a great soccer. I don't love soccer. Like soccer's not my thing really. I think it would be fun to have another soccer game. I mean, the last one we had was strikers, right? Super Mario Strikers or whatever. Yeah, we got Sluggers and Strikers, and those were on the both on the Wii. Um, and those are pretty old. They're more than 10 now. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they are. They're more than 10. Both those games are 10 years and older. So having a game like Strikers again, Strikers 2, that'd be cool. I'd be fine with that, I guess. I mean, or a baseball game in Strikers would be cool. Any game, but having the striker, yeah, the striker. Because Strikers was different. Okay, if you don't know, if you never played Strikers, you're like, what the heck are you talking about? It was a different vibe. It was very edgy. Was is the right word? I don't know. Like very I guess serious is serious is not very like just crazy. I guess is a good word. It was just crazy and chaotic, which I have the perfect game for that. American football. American football would be perfect. Football, you know, American football, not soccer, but yeah, I know, confusing, right? But that's why I say American football because that would be cool. Because one, that sport is contact, and you could also do rugby. One or two. I mean, you could do soccer too. But those games we never seen that before too. So in that strikers field, which is kind of a crazy. I mean, footage is right here. It's more of a crazy game with crazy power ups and this. It's it's a fun game. It really, I know it was weird to have it. I think in a setting in for soccer, in my opinion, but yeah. Now I'm wondering, would they do another Olympics game since the Olympics? It's kind of weird, right? Because the Olympics is coming out very soon. I think in July, some 25th or something like that. So very soon. It's starting very soon. The Olympics for technically for last year. Are they gonna make another game? Probably not. I would say they would probably announce it. It would, so would they have it later? That's a weird thing to think about, right? Because like, okay, there's Olympics for 2020. They're calling it 2020, so I guess they would just keep. I don't know. That's just interesting. I was just like, crossed my mind for a second. Honestly, I don't love the Olympic game ones for Sonic and Mario and Sonic. They're okay. There's like mini games. They're like sport mini games. Olympic sport mini games. That's all. That's all it really is. Um, for the most part. So well, that's kind of has to be because it's a collection of different sports, right? So you got track and field, you got the swimming, you got the archery, and so on and so forth, gymnastics and whatever. So what they could do is do a sports mix of sports, kind of game where you have different types of games where you just like the Olympics, the Sonic and the Olympic Games. You could do something like that. We also could do, I mean, they did Mario Sports Mix on the Wii. They did that. They did another thing like a sports mix on the 3DS, which had like baseball and I think it had baseball, golf, and tennis, and like horse riding, and then the other one had other sports mix had tennis. No, sorry, it had volleyball, dodgeball, hockey, and basketball. Which honestly, I would love a whole basketball or a whole baseball or not baseball, basketball or hockey, just as one game like they do with baseball and tennis and all that. But if they do a route of having multiple games, multiple sports, um, they could do that again. I don't think they're gonna do that. I honestly think it's gonna be I think it's gonna be baseball. Honestly, it could be soccer, but I feel it's gonna be baseball. I think that next one they're gonna do is baseball. It's just, and I'm kind of happy about that. I honestly, yeah, it makes sense. But they also could do a sports mix. But a lot of people didn't love sports mix or any other mix of sports, like a mix of sports, because it's hard to do a mix of sports because you have to kind of confine all the sports that you're doing in one game, right? Instead of having to focus on one game, you're focusing on like three or four or whatever. That's why it has to be quick games where it can be kind of games that are sports, I should say, sports that are, I guess, quick and easy. They can, you know, that are kind of fast playing. Like baseball is terrible because it's that slow. You know what I mean? Of course, they want to do golf. That's another one that's kind of slow. They wouldn't do that. I would again if this sports mix, it'd probably be again probably dodgeball, probably that kind of stuff again. I would love to have maybe track and field or something like that. Biking, cycling, mountain biking. That'd be so fun. Um, I'm fine, but basketball again or anything like that. But it has to be good games and quick games too. I don't know if I said, but quick games where you can just kind of quick and play and yeah, kind of like almost like kind of like not the mini games like I said, I didn't love that it was just like mini games. It has to feel like you're playing the game, which Sports Mix is pretty good, but it's kind of short. So it's like okay, maybe have a more games and kind of having short or having less games, maybe like three, and three or two games that are made out like that would be kind of cool. I don't know, but anyway, If you liked this video, if you did, leave a like, and I'll see you next one. Goodbye.